Good morning, Pisces. I am getting my morning coffee and I have a quick message for you. Yeah, I put my head in the clouds this morning. I put my head in the clouds just because, I'm manifesting and I want you to manifest too. I'm in my kitchen. You know what? Maybe next time I'll take the background off. I don't know why this background is on, but anyway, you know what I want to talk to you about this morning is 3 letters. I am. When you are manifesting, Pisces, you don't ask for, and this is for those of you who are maybe not proficient in manifesting yet, many of you are, and sometimes some of us don't even know how we do it, right? Like we're just manifesting those things we want in our life and we don't know how it's happening. How did we do it? How did we do it last time? Why did we get it last time? Visualization and I am. You decide that you're wealthy. You don't need to ask for it. It's your birthright. You are wealthy. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am beautiful. I am spiritual. I have my gifts. I am able to use my gifts the way that I want to. I am a creator. I am. And, I was listening to something the other day and it talks about, how when you go to bed, you replay all the things in your mind that went on for the day. And usually it's all the bad things that we recreate in our mind before we go to sleep. And then we wake up the next day and we're like, I hope this day's better. This day, that yesterday sucked. So you wake up still thinking about the things that suck, which is why it's so important to when you go to sleep at night, first of all, 3 things you're grateful for. When you wake up in the morning, 3 things you're grateful for. I always say I'm not a morning person. I used to say that all the time. And then in the last few months, right, my husband gets up in the morning and he pumps himself up. He does like a weird dance in the morning and I'm just like, it's too much. I'm like, can you just be quiet? I used to tell him, can you just be quiet? Can you just stop it? And, then I realized that it's his way of manifesting that his day is going to go well, right? And so I started just kind of joining in the fun, even though I kept telling myself I'm not a morning person. But then I realized that my day was going better. His day was going better. He was coming home in a better mood because he was leaving in a better mood. Because when I wouldn't interact in the morning, when I was being bah humbug, I was being a Scrooge in the morning and like, don't talk to me right now, which I know, all of us like our quiet time, but when it comes to manifesting what you want, there's a time for quiet, right? And there's a time, if you have someone in your life, there's a time that you gotta manifest with them too. And sometimes that's not in silence, that is in your interaction with them. And so anyway, I just wanted to remind you that I am the best 3 letters for you right now in the alphabet. I am the best 3 letters. I am. So whatever it is that you want, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that job that you want, that relationship that you want, that happiness that you want, that home that you want, right? Don't worry about how it's going to come in. Don't worry about if you're saying I am in the most wonderful relationship and you don't see it here yet. It doesn't matter that it's not here yet. It's the fact that you believe it. And what the mind believes, it manifests. What the mind believes it can have or that it already has it manifests in the spiritual and then you bring it down to earth. That's how you manifest. It's so simple, but it's so hard, right? Because it's gonna feel, when you first do it, it's gonna feel like you're lying. It's gonna feel weird because you're not used to doing it. But guess what? When you start getting those phone calls from like weird places, maybe some friend calls you and says, hey, you know what? I have, I was talking to so-and-so and they were telling me about this job, and you're like, oh my gosh, I was looking for a job. And they're like, oh really? Here's the number. Call this person because they're looking for someone that's looking for what you're looking for. Or you know what? I know somebody, and then who knows? You're going to go to that job, or you're going to go to that job interview, and maybe the job interview doesn't work out. The job doesn't work out, but that's your person. That's your person sitting across the table from you, right? That's the person you made the phone call to. That's, it's all of that. This is how you manifest, but you have to believe it first. And I know a lot of us, it's counterintuitive. We think that we have to see it to believe it. Pisces is the I believe sign, right? But so many times as we go through life, we learn that you have to see it to believe it, right? Like, that you've been told your head's in the clouds. I guess maybe that's why my head's in the clouds this morning. I have the clouds up behind me, but the clouds, but you see, I have the water behind me too, because, Pisces are free flowing. We're able to flow. We can't speak, but we can flow freely, when we want to, right? And right now, North Node is in Pisces and South Node is in Virgo, right? So we are balancing the structure, right? Because we do like to flow. So we're balancing structure with free flowing, right? That part of us that's saying right now that, hey, we do need structure so that we can run our business. We do need structure so we can get the things done that we need to get done. But don't forget to be free flowing. Do not forget that, when you make that list of those things that you want, right? That you if you're gonna make a list, that you make it that list of things that you have, not that you want, because many of us, we're like, oh, we want this, we want that, God give me this, universe give me that, and you're like, I don't know why it ain't coming. Well, because you don't believe that it's coming. You didn't tell yourself that it's already yours. And so let's pull. I'm gonna pull from the Self-Care Oracle card for you. I'm gonna pull one. I can't make it up. Okay, I'm gonna take two here. Just be. Allow yourself to be you. Allow yourself to be. You do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. Yeah, just be. Just be. And it's really like just being, right, is the I am. Just being, I am me. I am me. I am who I am. I am that I am that I am. I don't know. Is that a saying? And then validate your past came up. You did the best you could. Feel it, empathize with your past and not judge it. That card has come up before. Yeah, do not judge it. And so this is what I was saying about, right? You have a bad day yesterday and then, right? You have a bad day or you have a bad day today and then you want to go to bed tonight and validate it and you want to judge it and you want to think about it and what you could have done better. No, you know what? Pick out the things that were good about those days. Think about that and be grateful for that. Think about the lessons that you learned and be grateful for that and tell yourself, I am better. I am a better person every day. I am better than I was yesterday. All right. And then you just be, I am. This is cathartic. Is that the word? Is that a word? Cathartic. It's cathartic. You are that you are that you are. I am. So from moving forward every night right now, every night from today forward, when you go to bed, you are going to go to bed telling yourself the things that you are, the positive things. Because when you tell yourself, when you have those negative thoughts and you think about all the bad things that happen, that's what you manifest. And basically that's what you're asking the universe to bring you. And then when you get up in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm still in this vibe, this terrible vibe that I was in yesterday, is because you went to bed and manifested that. And your sleep is your time, Pisces. right? When you go to sleep, it's not sleep. Sleep is rebirth. Sleep is the time when you get to go to sleep. When you go to sleep, you get to start all over again. Every night is a rebirth for you. Every night is a rebirth for everyone, but for you, because you are the I believe. You can just be. You can go with the flow. I am. So I leave you with that for today. I'm sending you love. Have a blessed day. Love you.